Hello everyone, my name is Shamika, aka Paging Allyne, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, how are you? And to all my subscribers, thank you and lovely to see you again. Welcome to another episode of Conversations with a Naturopathic Medical Student, the space where we answer questions that sometimes we don't know how to ask, while also getting real about the naturopathic medical student experience. When you look at the basic sciences for a naturopathic medical student and compare that to an allopathic medical student, they are practically the same. We are both doing anatomy, biochemistry, immunology, and pathology. Therefore, the resources can be shared. This episode is all about physiology resources. So, if you have not seen the last video on anatomy resources, I encourage you to watch it. There should be a card that pops up here or maybe here. I don't know. These episodes build on themselves. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so that you get notified when new videos are uploaded. Now, let's get started. In my opinion, to do well with the amount of coursework we have, you are going to need to find simple ways to conceptualize the information so that you can easily recall it. Using additional resources allows you to do just that, in addition to tutoring and study groups. Now, within your first 3 quarters of your first year of naturopathic medical school, you will have what I call your heavy hitters, being anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry, with the advent of genetics taking the place of biochemistry in quarter 3. Therefore, these are the classes where the resources, in my opinion, will be most helpful, at least during your first year and even beyond. When it comes to physiology, the resources that I have found most helpful have been Dr. Najeeb Lectures, NinjaNerd, Osmosis, Draw to Know It, and TeachMePhysiology.com. So, let me tell you a little bit about each one. First up is Dr. Najeeb Lectures. He is at the top of my list when it comes to fully understanding the physiology of any body system. He does an amazing, and I mean amazing, job in making sure you understand in the most simplest of ways how something works. By telling you the story of how the kidney produces urine or how the heart contracts to pump blood through the body, then you can understand the anatomy and have an appreciation for that dynamic structure within the human body. Although his videos are longer, some are broken down into 4 parts, about an hour per lecture. But I promise you, after you listen to him, you will have a complete, and I mean complete, understanding of what you need to know. It is a one-time purchase, so a lifetime subscription of less than $10. So this should be a resource you don't question, you just buy it. And make sure you download the app onto your phone and or tablet. With your purchase, you get access to his entire library, whether it be on the website or the app. Within both platforms, you can speed up the videos to save you some time, and with the app, you get to watch the videos on the go. Next, we have Osmosis, which is a subscription-based video library that provides short, concise videos discussing topics in physiology, pathology, pharmacology, and even clinical medicine. I love this website because the videos are simple and visually appealing, so that in 10 minutes or less, I have the full picture and understanding of the physiological workings of a particular system. Osmosis is a cool program because you actually can upload your lectures into the program, and it can provide you with relevant videos in their library. Additionally, with the majority of the videos, you get these high-yield notes, which is essentially the video in paper form. They are amazing. There have been numerous times when I have added those notes into my own study documents because the pictures and the explanations were spot on. In my opinion, this will be a resource that you will use throughout your career at Naturopathic Medical School. It also references the USMLE book and tells you the best picmonics to watch in relation to that specific topic. Bear in mind, this is a paid subscription service with 6 and 12-month options. There's also a 7-day free trial that I encourage you to try so that you can see if osmosis is beneficial for you. Now, before I forget, they also have videos on YouTube for you to at least see if you like their video style. So check those out first. The third physiology resource would be NinjaNerd, which I would consider the happy medium between Dr. Najeeb and osmosis. This is a YouTube channel that provides thorough and detailed videos on topics such as physiology, anatomy, and even biochemistry. The videos are easy to follow. You can speed them up if you choose to, and the instructor does a very good job in making sure that every single aspect of the image that is being drawn is explained in detail. These videos are free, visually appealing, and simple. And if you are creating digital notes, I would suggest you fast forward to the end of the video, screenshot the final image, put that in your notes, and then follow along as he's drawing the image on the board. I know, it's a life hack. You're welcome. The fourth physiology resource would be Draw It to Know It, which is a program that takes a true active learning approach to subjects such as anatomy, biochemistry, biology, neuroanatomy, neuroscience, and physiology. What I like about this program is that it takes the concept of if you can draw it, you can understand it. There are different categories of study depending on the type of student you are, ranging from high school to pre-med, undergraduate to medical and nursing students. To be honest, I didn't utilize this resource as much as I should have during my first few quarters, but it became a lifesaver, and I mean lifesaver, when I was trying to understand integrated biochemistry, which you will get to, so don't worry about that right now. This is a subscription service, so there is a monthly fee, but I encourage you to take advantage of the 1-week free trial. Oh, and I have to tell you about teachmephysiology.com. Now, I recently found this site by accident and was blown away at the fact that it literally does exactly what it's called. It teaches you physiology in the most simplest of ways. So, don't hesitate to check that site periodically because it may be of benefit to you depending on the topic. So, let's recap. And I will be sure to put the links to all of these sites in the description box below. When it comes to physiology, the best resources are Dr. Najeeb Lectures, which is a website and an app, NinjaNerd, which is a YouTube channel, Osmosis, which is a website and an app, Draw It to Know It, and teachmephysiology.com. Now, I've said this before and I will continue to say it. You will find that in medical school, there are a bunch of resources that you can use. Some are better than others, but you have to be the judge of what resources will work best for you. It is not uncommon for you to have several resources from different places, but sometimes one program may be better at explaining a concept over another, or maybe a particular review book does a better job in explaining a process. You may have a different learning style, which may cater more towards reading a review book than watching a video. Now, these are not the only resources out there. However, these are the ones that I have used and can give you my own personal feedback as to how they may have been beneficial for me. Here's how I would utilize the resources. First, figure out which one you're most comfortable with, meaning you like the way the information is presented. From there, you scour your resources to see if it has information relative to your specific topic. Then, incorporate that information when you're writing your notes. See you in the next episode. Adios.